everybody, Anthony here, and welcome to a new episode talking about stuff. Now, I understand this video was uploaded extremely late, and it was partially on my end, and just there were some technical issues. For example, my laptop's charger did break down, so I needed to get a new one immediately, and so we did on the day I figured out it was broken. And then I did procrastinate a little bit, which I do apologize for, and hopefully I don't procrastinate so much that I just end up not posting videos weekly, because that's one thing I don't want to happen this year, is that I let procrastination make me one of those YouTubers. And even some of my friends that I've seen didn't do this before on YouTube, or they say they're going to come back and they have all these plans to do YouTube, and then they just end up doing nothing. And hopefully I do not end up like that, and I do not want to end up like that. So hopefully I can get myself together now, and I can just upload weekly, and of course work on the skits, which will be coming out. Also, for the special, I am still editing it. Well, I cannot English at all while I'm talking like this, but yeah, that's being still edited, and I hopefully will have that upload either on Sunday or Monday. That's my plan for it. So I'll just be editing that over the weekend, as well as a new talking about stuff. So just a whole slew of videos I need to edit. And yeah, so that's about it for those kind of updates. And now for the basketball games. You guys seem to be really interested of what's going on with that. First of all, if the school's okay with it, I will upload to YouTube. And granted, there won't be much consequence if I just upload anyways. And to me, it's just more of a moral standpoint of uploading it or not, because I do have a good reputation at school. I don't want to diminish it by just uploading a video and somebody disagrees with it. Because I do understand that there's going to be someone out there who didn't want to be in the video, but as far as I know, everybody wants to be in the video. I have yet to meet a single person who said that they hoped they did not make it into the video because they're too camera shy. If anything, everybody was like rooting to be on YouTube or whatnot. In fact, when I was right around the stands, people were like, "Yeah, we're on YouTube, hey, everybody, woo!" and stuff like that. And hopefully, it does end up on school site and eventually on YouTube, and whatnot. And I've talked to my video art teacher, and we're going to be working on some alternate versions as well to see if we can fix up the version that I've made, and also make some versions in Adobe Premiere, which is what the school uses to edit videos. And we'll make a few more versions, maybe show them to Mr. Hamill as well, see what his favorite is. And if we're really lucky, it could end up on TV. Now, as far as being on TV, at least local TV, I'm not entirely sure how far a stretch it is. It's not too far of a stretch, in my opinion, but it is a slight stretch, at the least. So we will see what we're going to do with that, but as far as I know, we're just going to be making a few more new versions and see what we can fix and how we can enhance the videos. And also, there might be a version specifically for seniors. I'm not entirely sure how we will distribute them to all the seniors, but we'll find something. And hopefully that can get passed up and we can do that. And that's about all the updates I can give about the basketball video. So if you guys want to hear more about it, then let me know in the comments below, and then I'll just probably have a separate series just talking about updates on the basketball video. Because as I said, you guys seem to be really interested in that one topic. So anyways, that is the basketball video. Now on to today's main topic, which is hashtag where's the fair use, otherwise known as hashtag WTFU. Now, I do support this hashtag because I do believe in fair use, and with YouTube's copyright system, it is pretty abused. Now, I am not the best lawyer or spokesperson for this, but I do know one guy who did explain quite well. At least he convinced me. And that is Doug Walker. And you guys probably know this guy as Nostalgia Critic and from Bum Reviews and from channel Awesome in general. So that's where he uploaded Words to Fair Use, and I'll put a link in the description so you can see the original video. But while I was watching that video, I was pretty much pretty convinced, and I wasn't too surprised because I have heard of false copyright claims before. I'll tell you some of my experience of it. They're not as bad as some of the experiences some people had in Dog's video, and I will mention those guys in a moment. But first of all, let's see what Dog Walker says on how copyright works on YouTube.
Fair use is the doctrine that states excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research, without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. So that means if you use copyright material for, say, a review or satire or education, it's completely legal.
Alright, so that's basically the idea, and he pretty much got it right as far as I know. And granted, I have not dwelled in the copyright issues too much, but I have gotten a few claims, and as Dog Walker said, it's typically considered the less severe one because your channel is not being threatened to be taken down with a claim. Now, with my story on claims is mostly based around music. However, when I used to do retro reviews, I used to get claims quite a bit back then for using game footage, and I believe it was on the first episode I got a copyright claim on it, and it was just because I had footage in there. Now, I didn't monetize my videos back then, and I still don't now, so it didn't really affect me all that much, besides it added a few more ads in there just so they can make money off it. And back then, I remember there being this button called the Acknowledge Third Party button. I'm not sure if that's still a thing or people have never really used it all that much. But I remember there used to be that button. Now just click that button and just everything seemed to work fine. Now one thing that kind of baffled me was, and I actually took down one of my videos because I was so weird, but on the finale video I had Superman theme in there. And I got a claim from it, and it wasn't no shock to me because I knew there was going to be a claim on it. But what I did not realize about it is that it got banned in Germany, and I believe it got banned somewhere else just because I used that particular theme. Now, I don't know if Germans have a thing against Superman, or it's just what John Williams want to do with it. Apparently doesn't want the Superman theme being heard in German. Or I have no idea what's going on, but for some reason the finale got banned in Germany because it had that theme in there. And it is a pretty old video, so trying to restore it to get rid of it would be a bit hard to do because I probably don't have the original source files anymore to alter it. However, I think I might just upload it anyways. For the people who can see it, they will see it. And if you live in Germany and for some reason you're watching a guy speaking English over here, which, okay, great, now you'll have international fans and whatnot, but still, it's like, and I don't know, I think I'll just probably upload it anyways, just so people who have seen it originally in class can now see a restored version of it. That's about it with that video, and the only other times I've gotten claims was on other music as well. For example, as you might notice in this series, my music has changed from Spring by Vivaldi, which is a public domain song, to Musette in D, which I believe was made by Bach. I could be wrong, but I believe it was made by Bach. And the reason why I changed that is because I got a claim for this public domain song, but because it was made by a specific orchestra, I got a claim. Now, for the examples that Dog uses in his video, just baffled me so much that I'm kind of debating whether these actually happen. And I'm not saying that Doug's a liar and that he would just do this just to badmouth YouTube or badmouth Hollywood. These claims and strikes, if they are real, this just shows how corrupt YouTube can be But I'm not here to badmouth YouTube at all. I like uploading videos to YouTube. But when YouTube drops the ball, you have to acknowledge it. And that's why the hashtag, I believe, would work, because we should raise awareness to YouTube that this is wrong and this should be fixed. So, here's an example from Doug's video.
Hi, I'm Alex from I Hate Everything. 3 days after I released my review of Cool Cat Saves the Kids, a terrible, infamously bad movie, I received a suspicious copyright strike from the director of the movie himself, Derek Savage, who over the course of about a month used this unfair strike to censor and restrict my channel, and even tried to bully an apology out of me in private emails I've since made public. This clueless man, who has shown multiple times that he has about as little understanding of how the fair use law works as he is knowledgeable in competent filmmaking, was given the tools to waste my time and threaten my livelihood purely because he didn't like my negative review of his god-awful movie, which by the way I did actually recommend at the very end of the video, in a so bad that it's good way. And I wasn't alone either. It turns out Mr. Savage had been on a copyright striking rampage, silencing at least 2 other creators who had a negatively slanted review of his movie. Savage's childish behavior aside, this highlights how hilariously slanted and weighted against the creator the YouTube copyright strike system is.
It's gotten to a point where we've had to change our content dramatically. Clips of films have been intensely reduced down, and some reviews don't even use clips. They use reenactments. However, as other cases prove, even not using footage isn't enough.
I received a strike on my account on one of the Midnight Screenings reviews, which is a series I do in which me and another person sit in a car in a parking lot after going to see a movie in the theater, and we just talk about the movie. There's no clips, no footage, it is just us sitting in a car talking about a movie. And if you didn't know that, you could know that by just simply watching the video.
Alright, so Midnight Screens, you're in a car in a parking lot talking about a movie and then you get a strike for it? The way how easy it is to get copyright strikes, I could probably get strike just for being inside my room, which is not okay. And I mean, it's not like I'm promoting it. You know, these is just for decoration, at least in the case for these videos. But you know, it is getting crazy with so many examples, and I do support the hashtag, as I said multiple times, and you guys have to watch that video to really get a better understanding, because I cannot speak for it just by my own. All I can say is that this video has a pretty good explanation of what it does. Anyways, that's all my thoughts. I'm not going to ramble on much more, because I know you guys probably have stuff to do, and this feels already late as is, so I'm going to leave that here. So, thank you guys for watching. Support hashtag WTFU, where's the fair use? And I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.